with just a conditional statement. Now, at this point, I'm not really concerned if it's true or false. Use this as a means to explain what these other things are: converse, inverse, contrapositive. All then they are. Okay, so the statement that I'm beginning with, the converse of that statement, the if and the then are just switching. So the hypothesis becomes the conclusion, and the conclusion becomes the hypothesis. Could make this true when it was false, or vice versa. And you I mean, the person has red hair. Well, think about what's the opposite of that. Raise your hand. Yes. That is not the opposite. What is the exact opposite of that statement? Yeah. Exactly. If a person does not have red hair. What you guys were giving me was specific examples of. That's not the negation. The negation is the exact opposite. So really you're just throwing the word not in there. Okay. Negation of it. Same time. So it's negation and the and conclusion after you've done that and switching them. I swapped the hypothesis conclusion. The nice statement came first. Not nice, it's the negation of that. And but it was a negation of that, though, not red. As we can go through each one of these. Out, just raise your hand and I'll. Nice. Is that a true or false statement? Raise your hand and I will call on you. Go ahead, Dominic.
True.
Okay, so then have to have red hair. Is that true, Ryan? I don't know if you knew that. If you have red hair, technically, it's a mutation. It is. So if you're not one of the redheaded mutants, nice. Is that true or false? Not have red hair? Yeah.
False.
That is false. Kind of a conditional statement, you have a hypothesis and you have a conclusion, right? There's the if and there's the then. The P is the hypothesis. The Q is the then. Okay? So think about this. P implies Q. P leads to Q. If we know P, right, that's a conditional statement. P implies. Did in this little terminology. Okay. P implies Q as my original. It's not P implies. What's it become now? Let's have somebody else. Yeah. So if a conditional is P implies Q, it's just Q implies P. We swapped it. It's just the opposite. What do you do to make an inverse? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. So it's not P implies not Q. Right? Sure. Okay. Here. Nice. Okay. So both of those are negation, negation, right? That up Q. We threw knots into both of those hypothesis conclusions. You think you got it? I'll call on. Yeah. Use the word equals. What do we use? Implies. So there could be. Mm-hmm. A conditional statement. One thing that I would expect you to be able to do with it then is to take that conditional statement, turn it into a converse inverse. We just did with the last one. Can you go through and think about each one as, is it true or false? Okay? So that's what I'm going to expect out of you.